On Monday, President Donald Trump and First Lady Melania Trump welcomed thousands of visitors to the White House for the annual Easter egg roll, marking the first such event of Trump's second term. The festivities unfolded just hours after the announcement of Pope Francis's passing, lending a somber note to an otherwise joyful occasion. Before joining in the day's activities, President Trump briefly addressed the crowd and the press, announcing he had signed an executive order for flags to be flown at half-mast in honor of the late Pope. "He was a good man, worked hard," Trump said. "He loved the world, and it's an honor to do that." The president also thanked the First Lady for her role in organizing the event and spoke about his renewed commitment to bringing religion back into public life during his second term. He then wished the crowd a warm, happy Easter. As part of the festivities, children participated in the traditional egg roll, racing dyed eggs across the South Lawn, while President Trump and the First Lady served as referees, complete with whistles. Kids also joined in an Easter egg hunt and enjoyed a range of activities designed to highlight the upcoming 250th anniversary of American independence. Throughout the day, children had the opportunity to sign a miniature version of the Declaration of Independence or dress up as founding fathers. The event featured activity stations, live entertainment, and storytime sessions, according to the Associated Press. Several prominent members of the Trump administration were on hand for the celebration. First Lady Melania Trump, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt, and Keith Kellogg, the president's special envoy for Ukraine, took part in reading sessions for children. Other high-profile attendees included Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, Homeland Security Advisor Stephen Miller, and FBI Director Kash Patel. The American Egg Board, a longtime supporter of the event, donated 30,000 hand-dyed eggs for the celebration. Board President and CEO Emily Metz noted that the organization has participated in the Easter egg roll for nearly 5 decades and has served as a lead sponsor for the past 10 years. In a break from tradition, this year's event also welcomed corporate sponsorships. Major companies like Amazon, YouTube, and Meta sponsored activity stations and, depending on their contribution, received additional perks such as a private brunch with the First Lady. The White House Easter egg roll is one of the oldest traditions in Washington, dating back to 1878 under President Rutherford B. Hayes, who opened the White House lawn to children after Congress prohibited egg rolling on Capitol grounds. The first official White House Easter egg roll took place on April 22, 1878, during the presidency of Rutherford B. Hayes. This event marked the beginning of a cherished American tradition that continues to this day. Prior to 1878, children in Washington, D.C. celebrated Easter Monday by rolling eggs on the U.S. Capitol's West grounds. However, in 1876, Congress passed legislation restricting public use of the Capitol grounds to protect the landscape, effectively prohibiting egg rolling there. In response, President Hayes decided to open the White House South Lawn to children on Easter Monday, allowing them to continue the tradition. Although some historians suggest that First Lady Dolly Madison proposed the idea of a public egg roll as early as 1810, and informal egg rolling activities occurred during the administrations of Presidents Abraham Lincoln and Andrew Johnson. The 1878 event is recognized as the first official White House Easter egg roll. Since its inception, the White House Easter egg roll has evolved into a significant annual event. Over the years, various presidents and first ladies have introduced new elements to the celebration. 1885. President Grover Cleveland personally greeted children in the East Room, a practice that became 1889. President Benjamin Harrison added music to the festivities by inviting the United States Marine Band to perform. 1969. An official White House Easter Bunny character was introduced by one of First Lady Pat Nixon's staff members. 1981. First Lady Nancy Reagan initiated the tradition of giving out wooden eggs as keepsakes, 1998. The event was broadcast live on the internet for the first time. 2009, tickets to the Easter egg roll were distributed online for the first time. Despite occasional interruptions due to events like World War I, World War II, and the COVID-19 pandemic, the White House Easter egg roll has remained a beloved tradition, symbolizing renewal and joy.